Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Twilight Princess! In the last episode, see, I didn't do the doctor thing with the same intonation as I always do, and I pointed there to prove my point and brought my sword out. In the last episode, we cleared Twilight from the land of Eldin by gathering this Twilight Tears? Tears of Light. And this episode, we're going to be investigating what's gone on, because last episode we were told about the proud Goron tribe and how they've refused to allow entry to their mines and stuff like that, and it was all in red text, which means it's really important, and this is the annoying thing with the game, it has motion controls, as you can see. This is an issue I have. I do a lot of hand gestures when I talk, even when, like at the moment, I am in a house on my own. There's no one around, the hand gestures are completely pointless. But I'm still doing them, clearly you can see I just move. This is ridiculous now. I actually find it difficult to keep my hands still while I'm talking. I do it when I'm on the phone, I do it when I'm commentating, and just, yeah, in a game where I'm holding motion-sensitive things in either of my hands, suddenly you start to notice it. To cut a long story short, I'm an idiot. Who knew? Anyway, we hear the Death Mountain music here properly, because we only had the Twilight music last time, and this is some seriously cool music. Probably one of my favourite little themes in the game. Dun 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 dun. Bum, 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 bam, bum, 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 bam. Anyway, once we've fully climbed up this wall, remember there's a Goron standing guard here when we're here in Twilight Zone? Oh, I did it again. Yeah, he's there now.
Ah, no humans allowed! These lands ahead belong to the Goron tribe. The elder said no humans may pass.
Remember this from when we stopped a goat back in episode 1? Oh, and press A! No. Gorons stronger than goats. Who knew?
A weak spirit is no match for the might of the Gorons. Do you understand me, human? Then away with you!
Well, that didn't go very well, did it? Let's head back to the village. Ah, how fortunate you are in one piece. I saw you headed up to the mountain trail, so I was worried. Are you trying to reach the Gorons of Death Mountain? It is far too dangerous, Doctor. They recognize only strength. A normal person could never persuade them. But I do know one person who is able to best them and earn their trust. His name is Bo. You may know him as the mayor of your hometown, Ordona. Please go to him, and while you are there, please let him know the children are safe. Of course, getting them back would be best, but we could not keep them safe from the monsters on the road without a horse and cart. Please, return to Ordona and inform the parents that their children are free from harm. Give them my word. Yeah, that's. I was trying to think of anything important or, like, remotely witty to say, but that's about it. We just need to head back to Ordona, so we basically need to prepare for a long walk back. So, now we have a little minigame called Hold On to the Crazed Epona. So we need to press left and right to hold on, whatever's currently on the bottom of the screen, to kind of lean with how she changes direction. Once we've done it enough, she'll rear up, and then we press A. Nice and simple. You're not too shabby a wrangler after all. Won't this make getting back to your town a lot easier? Now go finish your errand so we can get back. Get a move on! Polite as ever. Anyway, yeah, so, we do now have Epona, which, yeah, there's a lot of Kakariko Gorge and then some of Hyrule Field to cross, and this does speed everything up. But, first things first, we need to make this jump successfully. Hup! There we go. And then... Mr. Doctor, wait! Nah. It's kind of sound he sounds like he'd make. Greetings, Mr. Doctor. I have come to deliver a letter. This is a letter from Uku. Yeah. Every time you see him, he makes a slightly different Zelda sound. Like sometimes it's and then sometimes it's and stuff like that, which is quite amusing. But yes, letter from Uku. Dear adventurer, I was so happy to meet you and spend a little time with you. I'm planning a trip to a new location, just so you know. If you continue your journeys, we might see each other again, so take care of yourself. P.S. I didn't have a chance to tell you this last time, but I have a son. I'll introduce you if we meet again. He's a good boy who can help you like an item, so be nice. From Uku. Worth noting, I never talked about this actually, but we don't have Uku anymore. She completely leaves us when we leave the dungeon, which is basically, that's the game's way of telling us that, but she does. Anyway, now we get a really cool view of the Twilight as well, because there's the third province of the world. If I bring up the map... Nope, that's not the map, that's the Gale Boomerang. That's the opposite of a map. If I bring up a map, you can see there is still this entire portion of the map, which is mostly under Twilight, which is pretty much where we're looking at the moment. But we want to go back to Ordon, but there's actually some more stuff we need to do first. Let's come over here first. And oh, killed that thing. I haven't talked about what those things are, but I will at some point. Oh, that's a Cargrok. Fun fact, we can actually attack from the horse like that. If things come in here, you can just hit them with your sword. You can also use items like the Gale Boomerang and the Slingshot can all be used from the horse. Anyway, listen carefully. Sparkly, sparkly! It is a female pillbug. Now, if you remember what I said last episode, 2 episodes ago, about, thingies. Not shadow insects, golden insects, golden bugs, is that they are always found 2 in a similar area. And indeed, if we come here, we can hear sparkling again. Because if we look down to the side of the road here, where's the goddamn... Oh god. Well, kill this thing because he's annoying me. I'll talk about what they actually are later. They have a slightly... They look ridiculous and have a slightly useful trait, but it's not actually that useful to us at the moment. Ah, there we go. I was looking for the pillbug. There we go. There is the male pillbug. It's the type thing that annoys me. It calls them golden bugs, but very few of them are actually bugs. There's a very specific scientific definition for bug, which is an insect. It's a subgroup of insects with sucking or piercing mouth parts. Pillbugs, known in other countries as... I can't remember. Americans call them pillbugs. They're kind of like woodlice, but not really, because they kind of like roll into a ball and roll down hills. But they're not bugs, because they don't have sucking or piercing mouth parts. Actually, beetles aren't bugs either. Most of the things called bugs in this aren't. Anyway, I'm being a bit preemptive and getting the Gale Boomerang out. If you see this kind of spire, on top of it is something glittering. You might be able to make out what it is, but this is a pre-HD game, so it ain't exactly easy. But I assure you, it is a piece of heart. Crucially, our 5th piece of heart, which means it gives us another heart container. So we now have 5, which is awesome. And that's us just about done here. So, we're not going to quite head back to Ordon Village yet. We're actually going to head back to, well, firstly, I'm going to do a fancy little map visualizer because this is the first time we've cut over a long distance, and we're going to head back to Ordon Spring. So, here at the spring, what are we doing here, you ask, Doctor? Well, if you remember, last episode, we did the Howling Stone, and it summoned, da-da-da-dum, this bloke here. Let's head over and see him. We meet again. You have a little more of the look of the hero than you did before. Do you feel ready to earn your next skill? Very well. But before we begin, I must test to ensure you have mastered the last skill I taught you, the ending blow. Now then, come with me. So let's hit him with a jump attack, followed by an ending blow. We've done it a fair bit. By now, we're fairly good at it. Excellent. It appears you are certainly capable of performing my lost art. Very well, my second skill is the shield attack. Let it be hewn into your mind. No matter how well-tempered a blade is, if a foe is clad in armor and bears a shield, a sword will do it no harm. When facing such a foe, you must lock on with Z and thrust the nunchuck forward to thrust your shield into the defenses of your enemy. Use Z to lock onto me, and then try it. You have learned so much, I'm sure you will know in the moment when you can do a shield attack. Incidentally, this is some of my favourite music in the game. Anyway, shield attack! It's that simple, and then wallop. Literally just push the nunchuck forward. Excellent! Open a hole in your enemy's defenses and use your sword to strike without hesitation. The shield attack I've just taught you can also be used to repel an enemy's projectile attacks. Would you practice? Then repel my magical attack with your shield. Ah, damn it, I missed it. So, shield attack, generally really useful. In this particular tutorial, it doesn't always work. There we go. Deflate the projectile. It's not the easiest thing to do kind of like on target like that, but doing it kind of like generally is really useful. Perfect! When your enemies assail you with projectiles, this is how you will defeat them with ease. Done! You have learned the second of my hidden skills, the shield attack. Shield attack is, yeah, one of the more useful one of the more useful hidden skills is just a way of getting past enemies' defenses, because otherwise you never normally do. But I have 5 more secrets to teach you in time. The path to becoming the true hero is a long one, but once you have found all of the hidden skills, you shall be worthy of walking it. You must persist on the lonely path of the sword to obtain true courage and earn the strength to conquer the great evils of the world. Do not forget your discipline with the blade before we meet again. So with that done, let's continue over to our original objective and head back to Ordon village properly. Doctor! Whoa, it is you, Doctor! You're safe and sound! Your clothes! What happened to you, lad? Come quick, inside! I see, so the young'uns are in Kakariko village. Well, that's good. Renado's an old friend. If they're in his care, we can relax. So, don't keep me waiting, lad. Tell me my little girl Ilia is with the rest of them, right? Oh, I see. That ain't what I wanted to hear. But, Doctor, I guess I need to think of all 5 of these poor kids, not just my own. They're all in danger. What I should be asking is how I can help out. What's that now? The Gorons of Death Mountain. I see, so Renato told you that. Well, it's true, I did defeat the Gorons in a contest of strength and earn their trust. With the help of a little secret. I can teach you the secret, but you must absolutely promise me that you will never positively disclose it to anyone. I screwed up the order there, but oh well, I'll agree to it anyway. Good, alrighty then. Absolutely no one. Come this way. Doctor, you've heard of sumo wrestling, right? Gorons like to match strength in sumo contests. Luckily for you, the basics of sumo are the same as stopping charging goats. You want to hear more? Alrighty then, I'll teach you the basics of the way of sumo. If you're getting in a sumo match, chances are you're in an arena like this. The first fella to push his foe outside the arena wins. Step forward and grab your foe with A, strike a fleeing foe with shaky remote, and sidestep an attacking foe with left or right. 3 techniques, all of them pretty basic. Master all 3 and you'll be shoving out folks out of the arena in no time, lad. So there you go, the basics of sumo. Need to hear them again? No thank you. And we now get to practice it. So, like you said, sumo is basically a kind of rock, paper, scissors thing. There's grab, slap, and dodge. Dodge beats slap. Slap beats grab, and grab beats dodge. I think I said that right. I'll put up a little display on the screen to actually make that a lot clearer than I did. We're a skinny little fucker. The thing is, it's rock, paper, scissors, but you don't know what your opponent's going to do, so it's kind of a bit random. So let's start off. I'll demonstrate each bit one by one. So we'll start off with a grab by pressing A. And he dodged out of the way. And we need to hammer A to break his own grab. And let's grab him again. And we've grabbed him, so we need to hammer A to do that. If I shake the remote, it's a slap, but he dodged it, so that didn't go particularly well. And let's dodge to the right. But he slaps, and a slap counts as a dodge. And you can kind of see how this goes. It's not my favourite mechanic ever, I will admit, because it's basically just random chance. Try and move around here. Oh, he's slapped us there. When you can kind of try and maneuver it so your back isn't facing the edge of the arena. We've grabbed him here, and if we slap him... Oh, we both slapped each other. How ridiculous. Oh, really? Oh, damn it. I was hoping I'd get a good slap on him and stun him, because you can... If you slap someone first, then you can... Then you can, same thing as last time. If you slap someone first, you can then push them further when it comes to, there we go, he tried to grab us and we dodged out the way. When you're pushing someone, if you slap them first, you can actually push them a bit further every time. Oh, and we both tried to grab each other there. There we go. And we should be able to chuck him out now. Yeah, it's a bit kind of random chance, Sumo, kind of what happened, so I'm not a big fan of it, because it'd be good if you kind of knew what your opponent was going to do and you could respond, but it's just pretty much a 1 in 3 chance of whether something works or not. You seem to understand the basics. Alrighty, next time I won't go so easy on you, lad. Fight me as if you were fighting one of the Gorons. And we get to do it again. I'm gonna cut this out because it's not interesting, quite frankly. And there we go, you've successfully done it a second time. It's literally exactly the same. I don't think it even gets any more difficult. It's just to make sure you've really mastered it.
Whoa, not too shabby, lad. With your natural talents, I'm sure you can take on the Gorons. You've got a sight stronger in the short time you've been gone, Doctor. Strong as you are, though, you can't hope to beat the Gorons wrestling with power alone. Those Gorons are made of rock. Nah, the secret to beating those Gorons is locked away in that chest. Take it with you, lad. Oh, sneaky cheats. I like it. You got the iron boots! Wear these and you'll become so heavy not even a Goron will be able to move you. Strangely enough, their weight only applies when you're wearing them. If you're in your bag, they weigh nothing. Set them to B on the minus screen and blah blah blah. You can probably tell those boots are made of iron, lad. Man, there's no flies on you. Whoever wears them won't be easily pushed around even by a Goron. If you're fixing to fight a Goron, be sure to wear those boots. Let's be square though, lad. You can't ever tell anyone about those boots, especially Reynardo. Indeed, if we put the iron boots on there, and then we bring them up to the... Oh no, we can't use them inside a house. Okay, let's head outside. Indeed, we can slap the iron boots on, and as you can see, we're currently walking normally. Put the iron boots on, and... Oh, we heard that chicken, I think. But yeah, we walk around really slowly, and it's just the dumbest thing. There's always the thing in Zelda games of that you can walk around with iron boots on as long as they're in your bag, they're fine. They're only really heavy if you're actually wearing them. But hey, it's willing suspension of disbelief and all that. Anyway, you'll notice we've come to Ordon Ranch because there's a little thing we can do here. Surprisingly, it's goat herding, but there is a purpose to it. If we talk to Fado, he'll say some shit. No fooling, the tops are safe. And on top of that, they're in Kakariko Village. Oh, shucks, you don't need to worry about that now. You're incredible, bud. I can see everyone's smiling faces.
Yeah, I've kind of forgot his accent partway through. But anyway, speak to him a second time, and he actually starts doing important things.
Hey there, Doctor. Brought a pona, huh? Well, how's about it? Want to round up goats for the first time in a dog's age?
Yes, you do rounding up goats again. But there's a bit of a difference this time. I'm going to put the speeder on. Basically, while it doesn't tell you there's a bit of a time limit on this one. There's not a time limit as such, but if you manage to do this in under 3 minutes... you get a little reward out at the end. So I'm just going to speed through it, and doing it in under 3 minutes is easy. So yeah. Once you've done it, we easily did it there in 1 minute 11, you get a little healthy gift for y'all.
Good luck out there, bud.
You get a piece of heart. That's our 6th one, so we're now starting to... Oh, the phone is rearing for some reason.
It's a good thing I was able to wrap up early today, thanks to you helping me out, bud.
Thanks a ton, Doctor. So yeah, we get another one for the collection. Anyway, we've got some time left, so what we need to do now is, obviously now we've got the iron boots, we can best the Gorons, so let's head back to Kakariko Village. Don't know why I said it in such a flamboyant tone. Yeah, remember that fucker who kidnapped the kids in the first place? His name is King Bulblin. It's never actually revealed in game, but I'm going to call him that. We can head out here and head to a direction we've never been before.
So now we do a bit of horseback combat in this large area of Hyrule Field that I refer to as Eldin Field. Our goal is, of course, to catch up with King Boblin, and when we're alongside him, start laying into him. When you're near him, the music kind of gets a bit more intense, and you can start dealing damage to him theoretically, but we didn't there. You've got to use your boost kind of quite cleverly to do this, which I'm currently not doing. There we go. And then this is pretty much how the entire thing goes. There's a lot of his other bitches following us. Oh, if you end up, they'll kind of, oh, damn it. The kind of other Boblins will tend to swarm around you. If they do, spin attacks can be really useful for taking out a large number of them in one. This is, well, it's worth noting at this point. Anyone who watched my Metroid Prime series will know that I used the trailer from the first reveal of this game ever, long before the Wii was announced, before it was even called Twilight Princess. I used that to reveal this kind of as my next Let's Play. This is the only part of this game that I think really resembles that trailer, because there's like, that scene there when he summoned them with the horn looks very much like that trailer when you kind of see it's sunset and the Boblins are coming over the hill. Other than that, very little of that game looks like that trailer. Apart from the Bridge of Eldin, which we'll see shortly as well, is also in that trailer. And we've nearly got him now. Like as you hit him, his armor starts falling off. And he's, as you can see now, he's nearly lost most of it. Oh, that was a cool maneuver. Should do that more often. And wallop! Oh, damn, I thought it was going to be the final hit on him. I think we actually need one more. And there we go. So, we have a bit of a joust situation on here. What we have to do is... Oh! Yes, there we go. I didn't get time to explain there, but we'll turn around and we'll face him again. What you have to do is wait until the last moment. You have to charge straight at him, and he'll kind of try and charge straight to you. At the last moment, you've got to boost, go past him, and stab him on the way past. Let's try that again. And boost left stab!